Hi everyone, back again, here we go. What is wrong with my hair? Why is it being funny? I don't know what's going on anymore. Anyway, why did I pulled you a little bit closer so we can see all what's going on. I don't know what this dry patch is on my face. Woke up with that today. This is still almost done healing, and then this little guy decided to say he was gonna say hello today. This weather is not doing me any favors. I'm trying to decide what to do, honestly. I really am. I actually think I might make a couple, 2 or 3 different videos trying all this stuff because I want to try some stuff on. Oh gosh, this jack scared me. Ooh. I want to try some of this on. There's just so much to try on. I'm gonna have to make like a couple videos, but I don't want to try like my new concealers with my new powder because if something goes wrong, I'm not gonna know which is which. And then like I have 3 mascaras to try. How am I gonna do that? I don't even know. And 3 lip glosses. I don't even know. Okay. So let's just get into some primer. I don't have any primer. Here's a sneak peek if you did not see that last video. So I need a little bit of some hydration going on. So we're going to use the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer because I need a little something, just something. I really like pore filling primers, but I still need like either some moisturizer or if I did not moisturize, which I have not done yet today because I just woke up and ran to my mailbox. Oh, so we're going to use this as kind of a moisturizer today because we need anything we can get to help. Here we are. We're going to try on these new products and then I'll put my makeup on tomorrow and try some other ones out. Good gracious, what is wrong with me? Let's go with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. Might as well since we're using a lot of e.l.f. today actually. And the main event is e.l.f. as well. With this all over my face. I really want to concentrate it in the T-zone. Really concentrate it there, concentrate it in that smile line, my nose. I feel like this, everyone loves this, and I do too in a way, but I do feel if I wear it too much that it will break me out. So do I like it? Yes. But I do feel like it breaks me out if I wear it too much. That, and I really don't like digging my finger and stuff in there either, but I don't know how else you do primer because you have to do that with everything. Where is, first of all, I have this little blanket here, random blanket that I wipe all my swatches on so they don't get messy. Really should have went and cleaned off my hand, honestly. I'm trying to smudge it off with this blanket. So I'm very excited. You know what? I need a headband. Something. Let's go with winter today since I'm wearing blue, even though the shade is not the same. Here's the way, like everything's driving me crazy already. We just got up. Now, excuse me. I'm wearing a blanket on so I don't get nothing on my nice leggings like I've already attempted to do. Okay, so I'm excited. I think the main product I'm most excited about, even though I've wanted a lot of these for a long time, is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream in the shade Fair 120 Neutral. This is the lightest shade available. Look at me not blending my, not blending my primer in. Here we are. It's so pretty. Yes, okay. This is supposed to be a dupe for the It Cosmetics CC cream. I have not tried that, but I think I might want, I'm intrigued to try it. I just haven't spent that money on that yet, but I hear this is a dupe. It feels very nice. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It was $14.99 on Ulta's website, and I got a 20% off coupon they were running. So I got it for like 11 bucks, somewhere in there. It's supposed to be color correcting, full coverage, natural finish, plus collagen peptides and niacinamide. I don't know what any of that means. It has got SPF 30 in it, which is good. So they actually, in the directions, talk about applying it with a brush. So that's what we're going to do. Even though mine is horrendously... I've got to wash my brushes. But I don't know what to do about this Kabuki brush, though, because I've tried washing it, and I can't... This is the Laura Lee Kabuki brush, and I love mine. But, like, I can't get it as clean as I feel like it's supposed to be. I don't know. If y'all have any brush cleaning recommendations, let me know. But we're going to apply it with our brush. Yes, so it does look a lot thicker. So I'm used to using, my favorite is the L'Oreal Infallible. And it's a lot liquidier than this. So that's interesting. And I did, well, you can't see it no more. I did swatch comparisons. And they are very, this is the shade that was recommended to me by the website, Elf's website. So we'll see how it looks. And I never actually purchase foundation or concealer online, but I really, really wanted to try this. So we just went for it, and I feel like it should be okay. I'm gonna pat it in there a little bit. So I feel like it's streaking a little bit. Trying to. Okay. First of all, it looks very, I like how loomy it looks. Can you see how it's very luminous? Not extremely, but you know, it's luminous a little bit. I'm not sure how I like it with the brush. Let me go with my beauty blender. Okay, here we go. So actually, you know what we'll do? I wonder if there's any left. I should have already did this. There's a tiny bit left. Let's see. Apply this side with the brush. Of course, my brush is just not having it either. We just took a little tiny another drop. So we have this side with a brush. I actually really like this shade of it. Okay, now we'll take another pump, and this will be the sponge side. Already, I feel like that did better. Of course, it might actually be my brush needs a little bit of help too. It might not be the product fault there. I'll tell you right now. I like it much better on this side. I feel like it just did better over there. But it might also be my brush's fault too, because my brush is really dirty and I can't get it cleaned properly. Of course, I hadn't attempted to recently, but the last time I tried to clean it. Okay. Here we are. At the moment, I'm not sure how I feel about it because, and the reason I say that, okay, it looks pretty. It covered everything really well. It blended, I like it, I think, better at the moment with the sponge, but like I said, that might not be all the product's fault. But I feel like it looks a little, I have very, very dry skin, and I feel like it's kind of trying to, I don't know how to describe it. Like, okay, I'm used to the fresh wear, and the fresh wear does not look as textured in certain areas as I feel like this is trying to look. It's trying to look a little textured and a little drying looking, which is strange because I didn't think this was going to do that. Even though actually I think I like the color actually better than my L'Oreal one. I think I'm getting paler through quarantine. Interesting. Or maybe I'm more of a neutral girl. Or I am now anyway. Okay. I want to try the concealer with this. And I don't even know because these are... So we have the hydrating and we have the original. I think we're going to try both. One on one side, one on the other. The colors are not going to be the same. So no judging. And actually, so I have a new Wet n Wild, well, it's a bronzer, but it's not actually a bronzer, but I think we're going to set it with my favorite setting powder at the moment because I want to give it a fair try. And I'm actually wondering about not setting this one because it dries down to a matte finish, where the hydrating one does a satin finish. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. So this is the hydrating one in the shade Fair Warm on this side. As you can tell, the color is not the right shade. I don't know what I was thinking. And I have never tried the e.l.f. Camo line whatsoever, so I'll let that marinate for a second. We're going to put the original, which I feel like this shade will be much better, on this side. Shade is definitely much better. Maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little light. I don't know. One's too light and one's, I don't even know what's going on with the other one. Okay. Separate so I know what we got going on here. And I like to blend out mine with my concealer with a sponge. So that's what we're going to do. Blending like a dream. Okay. Yes. Go into the original side. I'm trying to decide. The Fair Warm Hydrating matches my skin better, where this is a little bit more brightening, but I almost wonder if it's too brightening. Like if I use my light powder on this color that more is just a tad bit lighter than my skin tone, it probably would look better. Hydrating one is trying to crease, so let's go ahead and set that because I figured I was going to have to set the hydrating one. There it is. I'm looking right at it. Dodo. And we're setting it with my favorite powder at the moment, which is the Revlon, what are you? Blurring powder in shade Fair. And I don't usually set as much as possible because I have dry textured skin, but I do have to set some concealers. I'm going to attempt to not set the original camo side. So here it dries pretty, it dries down quite a bit. Let me feel it. It actually doesn't really feel that tacky. As in, I think it's drying down on its own. Although I think the hydrating one with the blurring powder might have, I think it might be doing my dry skin a little bit more justice. So let's get all up close and personal. Look at me getting stuff all over my screen. So as you can see, this is the original camo, and it is drying down, so I don't know about setting it too much, but it's trying to settle because it's drying. Maybe put whatever's left on here and see if it blurs it out at all. You reckon? Let's try it. And maybe. I was curious what it would do. So this side is the hydrating one, and I let it set for a second to see what it'd do, and sure enough, with the hydrating, it was starting to settle. So we set it real quick. I always have this lovely eye wrinkle. I just try to blur as much as possible, but it's always going to appear no matter what I do. But you know what? Right now, I think my favorite is the hydrating one, and actually in the shade Fair Warm, I actually really like. I think. I feel like it needs to be a tad bit brighter, but this side I feel like might be a little too much. I don't know. And it also depends. Like if I look right here, it also depends on if I look in a mirror, my phone, or this mirror. I don't know. Interesting. Let's let that marinate for a little bit. So, and then tomorrow we'll try this powder. Yes, okay. What are we gonna go in with now? We're not gonna use that today. Let's go in with this lip liner in this shade. This is the Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the shade Purely Nude. 105. Whoops. Y'all, I'm about to lose it. This is not really the order I do things. This is just what I picked up. It feels very creamy. I don't really know how to apply a lip liner, although I know to try to go, I think, let me get where you can see me, to go kind of inward when you get to the outer edges. So what is the purpose of lip liner? Because I feel like it's just a lipstick in a liner form, so why don't just put on the lipstick? Or like to add some dimension maybe with like a different color. Like get like a darker brown to go with like a nude color. I'm going a little bit under my lips. Is that what you're supposed to do? Like I don't understand. And I always feel like when I do it, my lips look funky. Like I know this looks silly, but I mean this to feel like they look funny. Well, if you like lip liners, this is a very pretty nude color. I really like it. And I'll let you know I love my nudes. Foundation all over my dry, crusty lips. I don't really know what to say because I just don't know about liner. I've never been I've tried it. I'm just not good at it. So this is supposed to be a dupe for this is the Revolution lipstick in the shade Chauffeur. It feels very luxurious and very heavy. It's very thick too, like the packaging. So it just kind of snaps. Here it is. It's got a little pair of lips on it. And this is supposed to be a dupe for the Pillow Talk lipstick. I've never tried it, but in the pictures it actually looked very similar, so I feel like this is going to give me a Pillow Talk. I'm going to kind of see what it's supposed to look like. Ignore my really dry, crusty lips. This weather's been terrible. This feels good on my lips. It's creamy. See, there's still... See, I don't understand the point of lip liner because I just feel like all I do is cover it up. Well, I like this color. It's very pretty. And since I'm fair, I feel like it looks a little bit more intense on me than for general people. It might be more of a more nude color, if that makes sense. I actually want to compare it to this new lips, not that one. This new lipstick I just got. That's interesting. Okay. So here we go. We're fixing to do some testing. We're going to do it on the inside of this hand. So this is the new lipstick that's supposed to be a dupe for Pillow Talk. My hand cracked there. It looks a little better. Which is what I just put on. This is the, I just got this the other day. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Ultimate liquid lipstick. This is supposed to be a dupe for Jeffree Star's Celebrity Skin. Yeah, no, it's a little different, but it's a little similar, a little different. I'll say too, reviewing this some more, I don't know. Like, I like it, but I have mixed emotions about it. This is the CoverGirl one. This is this one. So this one is, the CoverGirl is more neutral, I feel like, where the Revolution one is more of a, it's got more of a pink to it. But like what I discovered the other day, where are you? What in the world? So when I went to go buy this lipstick, I was wearing the Laura Lee Los Angeles in the shade Topless, which I think is probably her most popular shade, I feel like. And I found out they're like a dupe. And I felt like that the chauffeur shade looks similar, so we're going to do a little swatch. So this is the, you see me do it, Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is the CoverGirl one. This is supposed to be a dupe for Celebrity Skin, and look, they look almost identical. And then this is the chauffeur one. This is from Makeup Revolution. That is supposed to be a dupe of Pillow Talk. I mean, these two, you can't see too much a difference, maybe. Maybe the Laura Lee one's a tad bit darker, just like the tiniest bit darker. And then the chauffeur one has a tiny bit more of a pink. But look, they all kind of basically look the same. Lipstick in my teeth. Ain't that crazy? Interesting. I mean, you see it. You see more of the difference on camera, I think, than I do. Because, like, looking in person, they basically look the same. Interesting. So does that make... Interesting. That's just crazy to me. So again, this is Laura Lee Los Angeles in Topless. This is the CoverGirl, where did you go? The CoverGirl Outlast Matte Formula in the shade Prosecco Pop. Prosecco Pop. Then this one is the Makeup Revolution Bullet Lipstick in the shade Chauffeur. And it's supposed to be a dupe for the Pillow Talk lipstick. And this one's supposed to be a dupe for Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star. Interesting. Ain't that crazy? I can't get it back in. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we tried the lipstick. Oh, let's try some gloss. I don't know which gloss to try. I have 3 of them. I guess you haven't seen it in this video. So we have the, it's not new really anymore, but new to me, the Maybelline Lifter Glosses. I got, these are the shades I wanted. So this is Pearl, the lightest one. It's just kind of a clear with a bunch of little glitters in it. You've got Ice, which is the neutral it's just more shiny, I guess. It doesn't have any of the shimmer like this one does. And this is the next darkest shade, which is Moon. And I got this one because this is pretty, and it's supposed to be a dupe for the Fenty Fussy Gloss. And actually, if you look on my hand, it kind of looks similar. Apparently, everybody likes this color. Apparently. I think we're going to go with this one. So this is supposed to be a dupe for the shade Fussy by Fenty. They smell fantastic, I'll tell you that. Ooh. Can you see? Whew, yes. You see the difference? So you can see a difference with and without, but like, that's the same color. Or is this like all conspiracy? All these crazy colors and they're all the same? These feel magnificent. Kind of wipe this off a little bit. I don't want any lipstick in there. I feel so juicy. And see, I just do a matte lip, like liquid lip or a lipstick. Call it a day. I don't do lip liner. I'm not much of a lip gloss girl because my long hair. But boy, am I juicy today. And actually, it looks more neutral on camera. Like me looking in my mirror, my vanity, it looks very neutral looking. Whereas on the camera, I wonder if I turn this slide off, would it quit looking like that? See, it still looks very, almost more warmer on the camera and more peachy kind of looking. And in person, I feel like it looks more neutral. Of course, that makes my skin look really warm, but maybe we should just do it this way. Playing with the lights. Warm. That's a mixture. I like the cooler better. But they still look more, my lips look more warm tone than they do in person, I feel like. I feel like they look more neutral in person. I don't know. But I feel very pretty, very juicy. Okay, let's get this show on the road. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Never Fail eyeliner in the shade Carbon Black. And I like to wear this in my waterline, but this is a new one for me, so we're going to see how intense it goes. Can you see? Oh, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. And I'm like having to put like no pressure. Like I'm just touching it. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Let me show you. This is that random little Wet n Wild one, the Mega. I don't know. I've had this forever. It's probably just dried out, but like I have to like. It's crazy. So this is without me even taking the heat from my mouth blowing on it. Like hello. About as good as it gets right there. Bye. Bye, girl. I did try the new Wet n Wild one, the breakup proof one, and it worked really well as well about like this one, but it was so creamy, like you touch your eye like I just did and the whole crown would just completely melt off and run down your face. Yes, something looks funny. Of course, usually I would do that kind of business, but I don't have that many hands right now. So yes, love this. And it's also got the little whoops. Oh, it's got a sharpener too. So it's got a sharpener. It's got the little smudgy thing if you want to smudge it. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, I just got that lip gloss all in my hair. Where did my blanket go? In the floor. Of course it did. Mascara. I really want to try the Makeup Revolution one. So this is the mascara from Makeup Revolution. Here's what the wand looks like. This is a big favorite from Softa's Life. You have to kind of, there's so much product, you kind of need a thing wipe it off. There's so much. I don't want it to go crazy. I don't know. This one I'm most excited about. Guess you can't see it on the back of a black one. Yes. Yep, I'm feeling it. I was trying to clump up a little too much right there, but other than that, like if you just like there was just too much there. Okay, so far I am liking it. It's just too much product comes on the brush because my lashes look really good, other than that one little spot right there where there was just still too much product in that one spot. And this is just only the first coat. Hold on, let me... Jack, stop it. Yes! This is what I'm talking about. Whew, girl. Alright, leave it alone. Whew, girl. Maybe we'll try two. We'll go ahead and do the Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara on the other side. The wand is very bendy, like rubber, compared to like the other one's just plastic. There we go. Okay, okay. Come on here. Don't get in the way. For some reason, I'm not used to a tiny wand or something. I'm so scared I'm gonna poke myself. So this is one coat of the Revolution one coat of the Lash or Sensational Sky High Mascara. Okay. Let's go in. What juicy, big juicy lips today. Okay. Let's go in with another coat. Try to brush some of this off. Could be, I don't know, this could be dangerous. I guess I could see why this is not really a fan favorite because of this. This is a little bit annoying, but like, look at that. Wow. I always do 2 coats of mascara. Alright, we're starting to clump up a little bit, so we're just gonna find a good stopping point. We'll just call that a good stopping point. Yes, ma'am. I love this. Okay, you do have to be careful and it might dry out a little bit more and be a little more helpful. Of course, I could see it too, even maybe if drying out, maybe in becoming a little clumpy. I don't know. I really like it though. Okay, let's go for our second coat of Sky High mascara. Oh, here we go. Wait, bottom. I'll just do the top twice, bottom once. I have already tried this a couple times, and I felt like okay, but now it's actually starting to dry. It's a little bit more wet than I prefer, but not as of a wet formula as the original version, Lash Sensational. Got it all over there. And see, I always seem to do that with this too. I don't know if it's the tiny wand or what, but I feel like it's drying out a little bit, and so it's doing a lot better. I'm liking it more and more the more I use it, but I don't think I like it as much as this one or even my Lash Paradise. So at the moment, at first this is just kind of okay. I'm liking it more and more the more it's kind of drying out a little bit, but it's still just kind of okay. Or like this is like bam. Liked it out the gate. The only complaint about this is the whole brush was covered in that product. I had to wipe it all off and then put it on. So maybe a little bit better stopper. Interesting. Okay. Let's get to moving. I guess really that's everything. We tried that. We tried this. Other glosses are just gonna have to wait, but tomorrow we'll try the e.l.f. mascara, and we'll try my favorite my concealers I've used for a while, so I know how to expect of them, and we'll use this other thing as powder. That's everything. Here we are. Okay. So let's look at our face. Now that it has had a chance to dry down and settle in, as you can see, we didn't put on any bronzer or blush, and I don't think we are. We're just gonna rock this. I need to clean my hand so bad. Swatches everywhere. Feels just the tiniest bit like not completely set, but that's okay. Like it's not transferring or anything, and I don't want it to dry down like I'm dry skin already. Come on, they want to see the face, but it doesn't look as funky as it did at first. Like it really had it dried down, because I was getting really nervous there for a second. It may have oxidized the tiniest bit, because now I feel like because I didn't even go down my neck, which I usually do anyway, just because. I think it did oxidize literally the tiniest bit, because I feel like it looks more now like my L'Oreal one. Maybe we'll do a side-by-side tomorrow. Of course, it's not comparing it to each other. They're nowhere near the same, but the L'Oreal one is been my go-to for a little while. I don't know. We'll see. So now let's look at the concealer. I feel like the concealer did a good job. I don't even know. I was going to say I think I like the hydrating one better, because it wasn't settling really funny in that little pocket right there. But now it's kind of started to settle a little bit. But then, and then I was going to say the matte one at first, I was just like, oh, it already looks kind of funky. But actually, it ended up looking, I almost want to say now that everything's had a second to settle down, I almost want to say the matte one looks better. Because my texture looks a little bit more emphasized right here on this side versus this side. Oh, come on. See, kind of right there. And so you can kind of see it right there, but not like right there, like on this side. As far as color goes, I don't know, really both of them I can pull off just fine. This one I feel like, and the hydrating one is probably a little bit more warmer, a little more to my natural skin tone. This one probably is a little bit more brighter, but a little bit on the verge of too bright. I don't know. I have trouble. I've got about my foundation shade, I think, figured out. Of course, now I don't know because them did look nothing similar on the hand, and I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out exactly kind of what color I like on my skin or what's supposed to look like. I don't know. The liner was okay. I mean, it's just a lip liner. I still don't understand, I guess, more so the purpose of it and what it does. Because I feel like I could have just done this without it. You know what I mean? The lipstick I thought was a beautiful color. It felt really good on the skin, on my lips. It looks very luxurious. It feels very luxurious. This is, if you want some pretty looking lipsticks, yes, go for that. And they're inexpensive too. What, $6? Something like that. Excuse me. The lip gloss feels incredible, and we have all these pretty shades. I have played with these, the first two, a couple times because I've had them a little bit longer. This one I just got in the package, but it looks really good. Okay, what are we doing now? Mascara. Whew, nose. As you can see, I touched a little bit. It's not, I mean, you can just wait till it dries and then just kind of flake it off. But this is the Sky High mascara. This is the Revolution mascara. And the Sky High one, it's okay. I like it a little bit more as time goes on and it dries out a little bit. But it's still kind of just okay for me. This is nice. This is what I'm talking about. All these mascaras I've been trying lately. This isn't, I ain't gonna go on all that. This video is already too long. But that is awesome straight out the gate. My only complaint with that is when you bring it out, like the whole, it's like there's no stopper in it or something. I don't know. But I love the way that just boom. Hello, here I am. And look, I didn't really transfer that one that much. But I'm also used to that bigger one. The smaller ones I'm not used to. Is that everything? I believe it is. I'm just trying to wrap all this around my brain in this foundation. I think I like it. I think I do. What do you guys think? Have you tried any of this new stuff? Have you tried any of the stuff that's not new? Let me know. If you have any suggestions or things you want to see, let me know. Any comments, anything you think I could have done better or whatever you think. Let me know about this lip liner situation. Like, I feel like I could have done that with the lipstick by itself. I was trying to think. I feel like I'm missing something, but anyway. Yeah, and we'll come back and we'll test some more stuff tomorrow. Of course, you won't see that video the next day, but you'll see it the next week. Another overview of the face. I don't know, I'm just rambling now. Look how glowy my skin is. Even after it dried down. Do we have a new favorite? I has SPF in it. Of course, I heard they reformulated the infallible one too, and it's got SPF in it now or something. I don't know, but I hope it still works the same. But I guess if all else comes to fails and it does not work no more, we have this one. Yes, I'm so excited. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.